guys, I thought I'd make a short update video to show you how my progress is going. It's the 8th of January 2019. I had the op on the 17th of December, so it's just over 3 weeks since I had the op. First of all, I'll show you my progress. It's basically the hair's started growing at the front. Bear in mind that the first 3 months you're only going to get about 10% of the hair come through. I've had no shock loss, which is kind of strange. I was expecting some to go. But I'll just show you with the camera. I'm actually filming in the evening at the moment, so it's not natural sunlight, so it kind of looks worse when you've got a light shining on the top of your head. But yeah, it's kind of the hair on the sides and the back's growing, and the sort of top where they didn't transplant hair is growing. It's growing quite quickly because I'm washing it every day and I'm using the supplements. But yeah, the front that they did, that hair is growing slower, but it still seems to be growing. Some people say, oh, it won't grow, it will just snap off like shock loss and then start growing through underneath. But it does seem to be growing a little bit, just not as quickly as the rest of the hair, which kind of looks a bit strange. But yeah, it still hasn't had any shock loss, which I was expecting. It's just over 3 weeks, so perhaps I might get some in the next few weeks. I'll just go through some of the questions I've been getting. I've been getting a lot of questions about the beard donor. I know that some clinics don't do this. I've been hearing that some people have been told by clinics they don't do it because after 3 to 4 years it will fall out. I'm not too sure about that myself, but you know, if someone like ZZ Top's got a massive beard they've had for years, that doesn't fall out every 3 to 4 years. So I'm not sure why it would if it's transplanted. But all I will say is the hair at the moment feels a little bit wiry in the crown where they've mixed some of the beard hair in. As for the beard donor area, I've had a shave just now, so you can see it's completely fine. It's no scars, no scabs, no marks at all. It's just as it was before. I'm more than happy that they took beard hair. That was the first area to heal. It just literally overnight, it was no pain, nothing. It didn't really bleed at all. So yeah, I'm glad they've mixed that in. Hopefully it'll make the crown a little bit denser. It's still a little bit swollen. It just feels a bit tight where the actual donor hair was put in. I've heard that they take the donor hair from when they take it from the sides and the back, they don't do it from the very front. It's sort of the middle above your ears round the back. I've heard like right at the bottom it's weaker and right at the top it's not great, so they kind of do a strip around there and they kind of go down the back. And yeah, my donor area, it's growing well, but it occasionally itches. Some people say they get really bad itching where you can use the aloe vera spray, but I've not really needed any of that because mine hasn't really itched. One night it did, and it was quite hard not to scratch, but that was when I still had scabs on the top, so I was really careful. But yeah, it's just pretty much, it just feels like I've said before, like a little bit like sunburn, but not that bad at all now. It just feels a bit tight. What I do all the time is I keep massaging like that, because they said, you know, to get the blood flowing, especially to the crown area, which is the harder area to grow. What else have I been asked? Some people have been saying, why did they do the hairline to here? Why can't you do it down to here? I didn't want it to. I just respected the doctor's advice. If you have it done too low, I think it would look a bit silly. And when you sort of raise your eyebrows, your hair would start wobbling, which wouldn't look great. When you have it done, what they do is they draw these black lines on, and they make you go like that, sort of move your eyebrows up. Then they do the hairline, they draw the line on above that, so that you know your hairline's not moving all the time when you move your eyebrows. What else was there? People said on my YouTube channel, why do I restrict comments? I don't restrict them, I just check that they're okay because I get spammed quite a lot. You'll find that quite a few clinics start trying to jump in on your comments, so I'm sort of trying to leave it impartial more because I haven't been to any other clinics. People asking me where am I from, because some people can't understand me, or some people say I've got a northern accent, some people say I've got a southern accent, or I say some words northern and some southern. I'm actually from South England, from Berkshire, but I now live in Bucks. So yeah, it's southern England. It always sounds weird to me. I'm not really used to speaking on camera. So when I'm editing my videos, my voice always sounds different on there to what it sounds to me when I'm actually speaking. Keep getting asked, where did I get it done? I got it done at Cinik Clinic with Dr Cinik in Istanbul, Turkey, and I went for a company called Medical, who arranged everything. All I had to arrange basically was my flight, and they arranged that you tell them when you're thinking of going, they check with the doctor that it's okay, you then book your flight, you lock the price in at the time when you book it, then you don't have to go, then you can sort of wait a few months. In my case, I booked it in April and I didn't go till December, so it gave me a chance to save up. When you don't actually pay for the operation till the day you have it done, so it gives you a chance to save up. If you want to private message me, some people are saying can they message me, either if you leave a comment below, or in my section below you'll see my Instagram account. You can go onto that and then you can direct message me from that if you want. And I try and answer as many questions as I possibly can, but I'm getting quite a few at the moment, which is great. I'm happy to answer them, but sometimes it takes me a while to get back. What else was I going to say? Yeah, my medication, I was asked about that. I finished taking all the pills on New Year's Eve, I think, or New Year's Day, which are the pills that you take for the operation, which you're given, which you kind of have to take, that, and finished taking those. Since the operation, I've started taking the vitamins, which and saw palmetto and biotin, which I take every day after I've had my breakfast. What else is it? Yeah, so that's basically what I do every day now. Take those. I wash my hair with the shampoo. I've still got the shampoo that the doctor gave us. It smells really nice. I don't know what's in it. But yeah, you're supposed to do it before you go to bed, but I sort of do it whenever I'm not busy, really. It's because the hair's so short, you literally just put some water on, mix it all in, and then just wash it off. It's really quick. After 30 days, so in my case, the 17th of January, you can just go back to your old hair washing routine, however many times a week you did it. One thing I have found hard is you're not supposed to do any exercise or go to the gym for a month, especially over Christmas. I've put on a bit of weight, so I can't wait till the 17th so I can get back into the gym. I've just been out walking and stuff to try and sort of keep the weight down. How soon can you wear a hat? I was told don't wear a hat for the first week. They give you like a big fishing hat. And a lot of these questions I've already answered in my first video. If you go on, I'll try and link it to this one. But if you watch the first one, it goes on for an hour, so it's quite detailed. But it does answer quite a few questions that I get asked quite a lot. But yeah, after a week, I was told I could wear a baseball cap. I kind of gave it more like 2 weeks just to be on the safe side. But now the hair's kind of well and truly in there, it's fine. So yeah, I wear a baseball cap when I go out sometimes. I always wear like my beanie cap to work. When it's cold outside, even going for walks at weekends, I just wear my beanie all the time because A, it's cold outside, and B, I'm still just being probably overly sensitive, but that's what I'm doing at the moment. Which package did I choose? I chose the one, the middle one. My doctor, Dr Cinik, there's the cheaper package where the technicians do everything. And the doctor supervises. There's the middle package where these are FUE transplants. There's the middle one where the technicians take the donor's hair, then the doctor comes in and makes the incisions, and then the technicians take over again and put the donor hair into place. That's the package I had. There's also another one called DHI, which I'm not so sure about. I've read a little bit about it. I'm 43, so that they recommend it for people under 40. So, I mean, that wasn't even mentioned to me. So, and I thought I'm probably too old for it anyway. That costs a little bit more. It's a little bit newer. I think you can read up on that. I think it's to do with how bald you are. I think if you've got quite a lot of baldness, then one's better than the other. But yeah, if you read up on that. Yeah, just keep getting questions about the beard hair, but yeah, the donor area, but yeah, it's fine. That was absolutely no problem whatsoever. I didn't have any chest hair taken, but yeah, the beard hair was absolutely fine. A lot of people were going, just saying they're nervous. Don't be. Everyone's going to be nervous. If you've not had it before, you don't know what to expect. It was nowhere near as scary or as painful as I thought it was going to be. People were saying questions again, can you take a partner or your girlfriend or whatever? I took my girlfriend. She stayed in the hotel. They say, can you take them to the hospital? I don't think you can do that because the rooms are pretty small. There's just not enough room. They'll probably get bored just sat around as well. And sometimes you can have like two, 3 people working on you at once, so they need the room. My girlfriend just stayed at the hotel, used the gym. Unfortunately, the pool was closed that one day that she wanted to use it, when I had my hair done for maintenance. But yeah, stay in the reception area or stay around the pool or in the room, watch TV, whatever. It's just like a normal sort of working day. Like, I got there at 8, finished at 5, just after 5 I left. So yeah, it shoots by. What else was... Yeah, I mean, other people are asking me about shedding. Like, you can see mine still just doesn't see. The odd hair, if you rub it, just comes out on your hand, but my hair was like that anyway. But yeah, same thing, people asking me about how long it takes. I started there at 8. By the time they take the blood, you get your photos done, you chat with the doctor. It's probably around about 9:30 by the time you've had your hair shaved and everything like that. Other people asking, do you have to have your hair shaved? I wasn't given a choice, they just shaved it, but I prefer that because it kind of, with me, I think it would have looked a bit weird having some hair long and some completely short. It would have looked weird to cover it, so I was fine with them shaving it. I think it probably makes it easier for them as well. Yeah, if anyone wants, like, either just leave a comment below in the comments section, or if you want to send me a private message, like I said, just go onto my Instagram and you can send a direct message through that. If you want details of my patient manager, I can give you her details on a private message, and then she can help you book it. But yeah, once it's booked, you just got to sit and make sure you got the money, obviously, and then just enjoy it. Don't be frightened. I thought about it for probably years and years, and I thought, you know, if I could afford it, I always used to think, you know, I'd never be able to afford it because I just used to think about Harley Street and places in England where it costs a lot. But yeah, I'd never even heard of anywhere in Turkey. I'd heard that they did it in Turkey, but I knew nothing about it, and it would be like picking a needle in a haystack. So like I've said before, there's a website on Facebook called the Hair Loss Crusaders. I joined that, and you can just ask questions on there, and the guys on there are really helpful. They're all waiting to go, or they've had the procedure, so you can ask each other for advice. Always follow your own doctor's advice though, because some are slightly different from others. Same with this video, I can only go on what I've been told and my experience, but yeah, definitely follow your own doctor's advice. But yeah, I went on there, I think I joined last November, and I was sort of thinking, maybe I'll wait till I'm 50. But then I saw some of these guys' results, the 12-month pictures, and some of them were amazing. Some of these guys were completely bald, and then they've got really great hair now. So I thought, if I keep putting it off, you're not going to get the benefit of it. So saved the money up and just went for it. It's great on there because you can sort of compare results from different hospitals, and I saw Dr Cinik's results and I was really happy with what I'd seen from other guys on the Hair Loss Crusaders, and that's when I decided to book it. And yeah, I'm really happy I did. I just wish I'd have done it sooner now. I think that website's been around probably coming up to a year, I think. But yeah, it's great. It's a source of questions, answers. Everyone gives each other advice. So yeah, definitely join up with that if you're on Facebook, because it's very helpful. Okay, I think that's about it. I'll probably try and do another video in another few weeks. Maybe I'll have had some shot cloths then. If not, hopefully it will start growing a bit more. Okay, cheers, bye.